Hello there everybody, it's your Danky Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved on the Ragnarok map. What is the plan? Here's the plan. The plan is we are going to move today. We're getting out of this tiny little crack, and we are finally going to where we are going to live. Now, it's going to be a little bit, but so what we have already is we got Zeus. We got Zeus last time. Get out of the wing. There he is. There he is. There he is. Our nice lightning wyvern. He's only level 89 at the moment. Haven't leveled him up at all. I've been kind of feeding him some meat, so he can heal up because he was super duper hurt by the end of last episode. The plan now is to not pick up the stone. Let's get this out of here. The plan now is to move. So Zeus already has what we need to build ourselves our basic little house. So we want to take over someone to where we're going to live. Now where we're going to live is kind of in that direction. It's not exactly there though. We've kind of found a new spot. And it's kind of far. I don't know. We'll head over there and we shall see. I think very first we should bring Terra, not Bonky Boy. Eventually we're going to have to bring everyone over, so it's going to be a little tedious bringing people back and forth, but I'll do that. I'll spare you that. And do that myself off camera. So we are going to be heading this way, kind of. I don't know, I feel like it's more this way. I do want to just head over there. Once we've got all of our dinos over here, because we kind of need them to be, because we got like our trike and everything. Not even trike, just all of our construction dinos. Our dinos that we need to build stuff. That's kind of what we'll need over here. Now this isn't where we need to go. Just gotta double check. So we've got a bit of a ways to go. So I am going to get all these dinos moved over and get the little house up where we're going to live for the time being, and I will see you. Land, thank you. I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so I just wanted to say real quick that this is kind of where we're going to be living. This main area is where I'm thinking the base is actually going to be. So we've kind of built our little base right here, our little resource hut. We're gonna just kind of keep things this little square, pretty nice. I've only still got Terra over here, but that's what I'm going to start doing now, is going back and forth and bringing all those dinos over here. I'm sort of not looking forward to it, but it's what we got to do in order to, it's like they're just our dinos. We got to keep them so we can use them. So I'll see you after I get that taken care of. Phew! It's all finally done. I decided I didn't want to bring the dodos or the dilo or anything like that, because we don't really need them, and we can get more later. So, wow, that actually didn't take too long. Just because of the slow-mo command. And for those of you who don't know, the slow-mo command basically, you can use it to up just the game speed in general. So I put it up to 5 as opposed to 1, so it's going 5 times as fast. So it took 5 times less than it needed to. What died? Oh, a Carno? Good job for killing a Carno, Spiky Boy. You still got it, dude. What do you got? Nice. You got some stuff. Let's just get rid of that crap. Okay, but now we're here. There's a bunch of stuff on Zeus now. Stuff that we need to put down. Forges, serving bin, stuff in the preserving bin. Let's see. Cooking pot, mortar and pestle, campfire. I just pretty much picked up everything that I had, because it's like, well, if I already got it made, might as well keep it. Alright, so number 1, bed, right in the center. Boom. Let's name it. This is now home. Home, sweet home, home little shack. Alright, let's get the smithy out. Let's pop this guy right, it's our nightstand, the smithy. These forges, let's get probably I mean, we're not going to use them for too long, so I don't think so at least. So let's get those here and there. Cool. Alright. The preserving bin I'm going to put right here. And let's get all that inside. Not that cooking pot though. Alright, let's mortar and pestle right there. Let's campfire right there. And let's cooking pot. No. Cooking pot right there. Now it just leaves these other spots open for storage, and we don't have any storage made right now. We don't really have any thatch, so let's just go out and get some thatch by hand at the moment. And I don't think we'll have any. I don't think we have any fiber either, do we? No. All right, let's get our Therizinosaur, get some fiber. Let's get some storage made up. Now this storage is still. Whoops! I'm not doing the tickle move. Here's the tickle move we need. Here's that tickle move we need. Silk, plant species Y seeds. Whoa! Cool. Some scorched earth stuff. That's always fun. Now let's go whack some trees. First, let's go berry. We can fill up a trough with those later. That's a lot of plant species Y seeds. We don't need that many. We just need to come and whack some of these trees real quick. That should be plenty of wood. Okay. Now, let's see how many. We probably need a lot of thatch, to be honest, if we're going to make a bunch of stuff. Let's get a lot of thatch. I still would like to make a bunch of storage because we can. So I think we will. Those are bushes. Okay. Well, he's got a lot of berries on him now. Oh, I got to put a bunch of this meat inside the preserving bin as well. Just to keep it alive and well. To keep it preserved, one might say. Alright, and about that, because we had about 2,000 wood, so that should be enough. Triceratops has a level up. I guess we'll do that. I guess it's kind of snowy right here. It's nice. This is a really nice area. We're like living on this bridge. So I'm thinking we're gonna make a bridge, not like living on this bridge, living by this lake. And I want to make a bridge like across the lake and stuff. But we'll see. We will see. For now, let's just make some storage boxes. So if I go into here and I say storage, we got our S plus, can we say 20? Enough for 13, because it would have encumbered us, but it won't. But it wants to keep us safe and not encumbered anyways. Thanks, game. You're looking out for me. Alright, so we can put these all across the walls. So if we look, we kind of can get this lined up best we can, because they snap off each other because of S plus, and it's great. Oh, little punch. Alright, there's one side. That means I should be able to pull 13 again. 13? Storage, storage, storage. Storage, storage. Pull. Yeah, we have enough. We have plenty. Let's get another side going. Right here. Oh, it's like going up because of the ground. Well, we can kind of avoid that. Okay. Ooh, that's the fastest storage placing I bet you've ever seen. Pow, 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 and pow. Cool. Now what the heck do we put in all these? Let's rename you wood. Let's rename you thatch. And you are going to be fiber. Oh man. Let's put what did I miss? Okay. Let's put stone in this one. This is a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get these labeled up and get everything moved in, and then I will show you what the plan is to do next. Okie dokie, everything is now moved in. I've just hooked up some water so we can drink some of that agua. Let's see, what do we got here? We got lots of storage stuff. Now, oh, that's thatch. So stone is here. Now what we need to do is we need to start stockpiling cementing paste and metal. Ooh, a red drop. I'm just gonna run over here on foot really quick. No danger at all. There's no way something could come out of nowhere and kill me. But the plan now is just to start stockpiling metal. Well, we need to get a generator going. We need to get a fabricator going. And for a fabricator, we need a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure if we even really have any oil. I don't think we have any oil. And if we do, it's not very much. So I think got to figure out a way to get some oil. Got to... I believe... Let's take a look. What did I just get? I just got some blueprints. Let's put them in the smithy for now. Let's take a look. Crafting a fabricator. So we need more cementing paste, the crystal and metal we have. Oil is only 10, and the spark powder we can get pretty easily. So that's kind of the next thing on our agenda, is getting a fabricator together so we can get a little bit of electricity going in here. So then, you know, we can use the fabricator to make an industrial forge, to which we're going to use to smelt lots and lots and lots of metal. So first up, we need spark powder. Well, good thing Bashy Boy here is the guy for the job. All we gotta do is come up over here to this rock right here, and then we just gotta stick this in the mortar and pestle, and we will have more than enough metal. Whack! More than enough spark powder. I mean, like flint, to make into spark powder and all that. Let's see, let's get that in there. Perfect. Let's get that all made up all nice. And let's take half of that in there. Half of that in here. Let's get these going. Let's get some wood in here, because I am going to... Why can't I pull? There we go. I was confused. Like, I don't know if it was just not there, or if I was dumb, or what. Alright, let's pull 1,000 of this here. So I'll go on a metal run to get a bunch of metal. Wood. Right there. I'll go on a metal run in a little bit so that we can get at least a bunch going to be working. I want to get that industrial forge pretty much as soon as we can. Just so... See, that'll do fine. Stick that in there. I want to see oil. Oil, we have none. Alright. So there's got to be some oil veins down in the land down under. Let's take a look and see if we have any chitin. No chitin. I doubt we really have any keratin either. We have 14 keratin. So I am going to gather some of that stuff. What do we need still? The metal. Oh, let me get in there what we have. It was 15. No, it was 35 metal. 15 crystal, which we've got all that, easy peasy. All right, that's all good. Crafting. Now we just need cementing paste and oil. So, we're not super far. We need to make. Oh, we need to make a new waypoint. We need to, number one, remove home or new home. We need to get rid of that because that doesn't exist. And now we are going to say home, real home. Real home. Latitude. Where is our latitude? I'm going to say that's a 53. Longitude, let's go with 37. Alright, cool. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Alright, so anyways, like I was going to say, we're not too far from the desert's actually just right over there. So we could take the Wyvern and get lots of chitin and turn that into cementing paste. And as far as oil goes, maybe there are oil veins over there that we can build an oil thing on, but I might just head over to the ocean and see. So I'm going to gather up that stuff, and I'll be right back. Woo! Alright, well, just real quick, this is what we've gotten from the desert. Wasn't even there that long. I think we've gotten enough chitin, a bunch of organic polymer from all those mantises, some hide, but a lot of chitin, which is really great. Because if we can stockpile a bunch of organic polymer, it'll make it so we don't actually ever have to make polymer. Which is great, because I don't want to have to do that. Which means we can focus more on just making cementing paste and not worrying about turning part of it into Polymer. Well, now, okay, there we go. I was like, where on earth did I put my pelt chest? And let's get some of that in there, because we don't need to be holding all of that at once. Okay. Mortar and pestle. Here we go. Let's get a bunch of that. This polymer. I don't think the spoil time is going to be affected. No. But we have it. And then we got a freaking electric prod. I've never used one before, but we have it now. So I'm just going to put this in weapons and use it. We'll try it out later and see kind of what it's all about. I've also got these pipes on me I've had the whole time. Now, we need to go out and just get a little bit of stone, which we can do on Bonky Boy here. Okay, I was like just checking. I was like, does he already have stone? Because he had a little bit of weight. I didn't realize how close we actually were to Green Tower. Like, I was like, yeah, we're gonna live like really close to Green Tower, but I was flying back and I'm like, holy cow, Green Tower is literally just right over there. Which is great, to be honest. It'll make getting to boss fights and stuff super duper easy. Ooh. Big huge poop. I'm trying to just collect as much stone as I can. Just get a ton of it. Because, I mean, we're going to need a lot if we're going to turn all that into cementing paste. And I intend to, because... Whew! Because it's a lot of cementing paste. So, isn't it like, you know, 4 chitin and 8 stone? So we're going to need a lot. I'm going to get this going. I'm going to go find some oil and bring it back. And then I will bring you back. I'll bring it back in as soon as we're ready to get that fabricator all crafted up. Back. We're ready to go. I've got all the ingredients in the smithy to make a fabricator. There it goes. Here it comes. I'm really excited for this. Because we are going to get some crap going. Now, I realized, though, beforehand that there's really not a lot of room in this little base for a fabricator. But we will just have to make do with what we have until we are ready to go. Awesome. It is unpowered, which makes sense because there's nothing inside of it. This is still going, right? Okay, I'm just like trying to cover my bases and make sure everything's good. Now we have more oil, I think. Or maybe all the oil that we have is inside the smithy. Let's take a look. Oil, 0. Okay, so this is all the oil we have. Well, I don't want to use too much of it. The oil was actually a little bit difficult to get, just because the nearest ones, well, really the only, oh, the pelt. Why you do this to me, game? The nearest oil was really just like, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm doing this other stuff. Okay, the nearest oil, it was like pretty far underground, so it made it kind of difficult to, not underground, underwater. So it made it a little difficult to get. Here we go. But is that a Pegomastix I hear out there? I will deal with that guy in a second. Well, it made it difficult to get without scuba gear on, so I was able to get enough for what we needed, but basically all we need to do is turn this into some gas and then take care of this. No, it's not a Pegomastix, it's a Gallimimus. Level 100 Gallimimus, mind you. Get out of here, Gallimimus. Jeez Louise, we don't want you walking around our base making a ruckus. So, as far as how the base is going to be constructed, now I've talked about it a little bit, but what I'm thinking is that up here, I'm thinking this will be where the entrance is to the base, and like the front door will kind of be here, and it'll have like a bridge that goes across. Kind of, it'll have to maybe go up a little bit or something like that. But I want a bridge. I think that'd look pretty cool. And then we'll just kind of, normally I'm the type of ARK player that kind of, when it comes to bases, I like to kind of meticulously plan it out beforehand. In fact, before like this recording, me and some friends, some are also some YouTubers, or at least, you know, getting their channels started up and whatnot. And so at the time of recording, we are planning on doing playthrough on our server, a PvE playthrough on the center. I know I mentioned before we want to do the Tribor, but with some of the logistics and stuff, it's just better for us to do Another PV. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of like a lot of things at once. Okay, let's get some electronics in here. Let's get going. There we go. We need silica pearls. So yeah, we're gonna do a playthrough on the center, and I know at this point, like things like the center and even Ragnarok are kind of old news, but honestly, it's kind of new stuff to us that we haven't really messed with. So we're looking forward to doing that together. Our last server that we played our last season was actually just on the island, and the island is classic, and it's great to play on in first, but to be honest, it is far from the best map, in my opinion. You know? There's a lot of problems with it, I feel. So anyways, yeah, so we want to do the center. We're going to try and make it pretty fun. We're going to do our best to try and get some tech stuff, send. I actually went on today to the center, and I had a kind of a playthrough going on it before, but... Oh, is that really how much it costs for all the oil and hide for gasoline? I actually really didn't know. I just kind of threw them in there always. Anyways, flip, what was I saying? See, I always lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I've actually got a really nice spot picked out. I'm really excited. So I don't know if that series is being posted or has been started already. That I hope you're enjoying it. I hope I'm enjoying it too. I mean, I should be. I mean, let's be honest. I should be enjoying it. Electrical generator. What do you need? You just need more metal. All right. Inventory contains all required resources. Well, right now, yeah, but once we get there, we won't. All right. I'm thinking what we'll do is we will level up real quick. Fine. Engrams. We have a lot of engram points. We really don't have much to spend it on at this point. Shocking tranquilizer darts. Riot armor, why not? We might as well. We have a lot of points. Because, you know, I use a bunch of the high modifiers and stuff, but then there's also, like, the single-player settings that also add a lot, which I'm totally fine with. Some people think it's kind of lame, but I am having a good time with it, so, like, I think it's totally fine. Let's learn some of this stuff, because, like, some of this stuff is pretty cool. Some of it's just kind of fun to play with. Like, the sniper rifle isn't really better than the rifle, but I mean, it's a lot of fun at any rate. Okay, so some other stuff, because we were talking about things like the scorched earth stuff, which I mean, it makes sense now because there's like a whole like desert section on why you'd have this scorched earth stuff, so that's cool. Not really gonna be learning a lot of it though, just because like we're not living in the desert, and so. And some of the stuff like the chainsaw, I mean, it doesn't deal any damage to monsters. Like, I've played with it before. Monsters, so like they're like these terrible things. The dinos and stuff like that. It is only really good for getting wood, and we can get wood, so, like, there's no point in learning that. It's cool. It's heckin' cool, but, you know, we can't really use it. S plus, how did I not get a grappling hook? I've never actually used a grappling hook before. See, it's like I'm such this boneless ARK player. Just haven't done so much stuff. Staircases, I don't actually like to use the spiral staircases. I like the straight ones. So we're going to leave those alone. We can learn all this greenhouse stuff, for one. Getting all this in the harpoon launcher. Also, see, I'm just going through the engrams. I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Harpoon launcher is really kind of sucky because it's really expensive to make, and then the darts are so expensive to make too, and they don't like do that much, to be honest. And we need a nanny. I know these things are creepy. These are heckin' creepy, but they're actually super useful. I've used them recently. I got over the creepiness and decided to just go with it and learn them. But yeah, they're super useful. Toilet, definitely. I don't know how we didn't get that before. Hatchery, I definitely want to get into. Bear traps, we need for some taming. Sickle, we don't need. Hatch frames, these giant star. Oh, we just missed so much stuff in this. Spear bolt, yes please. Just missed so much stuff in this. In these engrams. Fire arrow would be neat. Artifact pedestal is good. What is this? Both flora and fauna. Ugh. I've never used a magnifying glass. Didn't really see the point. I think you can see dinos like health with it or something like that. I have no idea. Scissors are good. Wall torches, whatever. An S+1 doesn't need fuel, which is good because their fuel consumption, I mean, it was kind of high, but like the problem is that it didn't like get off like any light. So it's just kind of really expensive. It didn't really do much, but we might use it. Then again, if we're gonna be, I want to be living in this metal technological base, so we really won't be using it, to be perfectly honest. Gravestone, we're gonna need that because some dinos, I can tell you, are definitely gonna die at some point. I can just feel it already. Luckily, we haven't really lost any dinos yet, knock on wood. But so far, things have been pretty okay. Paintbrush, we'll just see. Multi-panel flag. I don't really want to get into the flag. See, now we're like back at level 1 and I'm still just like learning stuff. Oh my goodness, S+ crafting station we still don't even have. Okay, we're good. Anyways, just kind of waiting for stuff to get done too. Waiting for like this, you know, like this gas to be done. Thought we'd take a little bit of a break to do that. As far as the plan now, really, it is just the real plan. The official Dankosaur plan right here is that we are going to, what am I doing? I'm looking for oil. There is no oil. Didn't I grab it? I grabbed it, didn't I? Did I already put it in? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's get this hideaway. And let's get this in here. We actually don't need it in here for very much longer because we're gonna go electrical, we're gonna go pole resources, we're gonna make a generator. Basically, we want to be in here long enough. I guess now our next step is this snapping to the foundations? S+, you're amazing. I've always done this thing where I like have to put down freaking you saw it like with my pipes and stuff where I have to put down like a cross section in order to build stuff first. But freaking snapping to foundations. It's beautiful. Okay, let's give me that. Put it in here. Turn that bad boy on. Oh, snap. Oh, boy. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Because I like it. I really like it when my stuff is symmetrical. Okay, we're just gonna do a line. We're gonna pull resources here for an outlet. Just enough stuff to get this going. Now, the problem with stone, okay, if we put the generator down first, it's actually, okay, so it's not really aligned, but it's aligned enough. It'll be straight. It'll be straight with the foundations, and that's all I really care about. Even though if it's not technically a center, that doesn't really bother me. Even though it kind of does, it doesn't. You know. Oh boy. All right, so let's see what we need to get going for an industrial forge, because that is really going to kick our metal into high gear. So we are going to need to get all the metal we can into here. So we actually have a decent amount of stuff. We need polymer, which we have. Metal, I am just going to go ahead and pull all the metal that we have. We're just going to usually that's my problem with a metal chest, because usually I hardly actually store the metal inside the metal chest. It usually just stays inside whichever big thing I'm needing. So crafting, we definitely need more metal, not a ton more. We have enough polymer and will for a while. Cementing paste, we just have some in the cement, just a little bit. So it's just 86, and we're gonna need 600. So I'm gonna have to be making. Let's go back to mortar and pestle. Oh, so we're still making a heck of a lot more. Okay, so we are right on track for cementing paste. We're really close, actually, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, oil is a big issue. Let's go into the smithy and take a look at our oil. Alright, so that's fine. I'm actually going to make some scuba gear so we can go and get a lot more oil so we can survive. 250 crystal we have. Let's go ahead and get that. Crystal, 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 crystal. Where the heck do I put my things? Crystal, it's like, right? It's there. 250. Okay, so that's like all we have, which is fine though, because we can always get more. Crafting. Okay, cementing paste is coming. Metal, how much metal do we actually have in here? I believe we have like a lot. Okay, so metal is on its way. Metal will just come when it comes. So the real thing we need is oil. Oh, an industrial grill. We don't need that yet. Just we need a forge, and then we'll be good. So armor, let's go ahead and find scuba gear, and let's just pull everything we need for all this scuba gear, because we just need this so we can go and get like all the oil in the world. Because last time I went down there, I kind of got a little wrecked by a little bit. Oh, excuse me. A little bit wrecked by Megalodon. He didn't kill me, but he definitely tried. Very hard, like Megalodons do. Okay, scuba gear engaged. Alright, so that's all for this episode. But what we're going to do is I'm going to get this metal done. I'm going to get some oil, and next episode we're going to be starting off with that industrial forge, placing that bad boy down. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this crap. Always remember to have a complete breakfast. And I will see you guys next time. Adios.